We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Griffin Canning will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Oakland, the left fielder, Robbie.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Sent on the ground. Out to second. Flores is there, and there's one gone to begin the evening. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And here's Christian Yelich now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, it started off as a nice play as he barehands the ball, but I think he got so excited that he doesn't square himself properly to make an accurate throw to first. That's a tough error to take, but you're expected to make that play at this level.
Spinning a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. Yelich at second with 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. 1-2.
Play 12. 1-2 the count.
Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Batting 5th. The catcher.
Digging in, Sean Murphy. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. A's have to settle for just the one. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year. And we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So Joe Adele bats now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Mike Trout stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And he got him. Nothing doing here. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 37.
Here comes the first pitch.
Drive.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. And he is in there. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Hoy Park. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a called. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So striding in, Robert Poisson. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, look at that stop. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Robbie Grossman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 2 out here and a runner at second. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Have to settle for just the 1. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6.
Coming to
the second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Taken in by Flores. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now
digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, catcher Sean.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sean Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Heading out towards shallow right. Ohtani waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now batting, Seth Brown, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Into the box now, Max Stassi.
Stassi.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Stassi swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Scooped up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Joe Adele. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough
The batter,
first
number
out.
14, second baseman, Hoy
First offering
Park.
on its way. Hoy Park is at the plate as he watches ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
No.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Into center field, line drive base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Robert Poisson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ohtani is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Robbie
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it is. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
now batting, the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you can do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Slow little grounder left side. Barehanded on the hop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Seth Brown.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this,
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christian Yelich becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Matt Olson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. High drive deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Max Stassi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
This pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, not shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Jeremiah Jackson. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Kyle Tucker is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Lo. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down. Center himself and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1 ball and 2 strikes to runner goes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits.
Leading off for the Athletics, the third baseman, Chapman.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Number 46, Craig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Sean Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. 1-2 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ramon Laureano is on deck, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 37,
Ramon Laureano is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Rendon.
Quick out number 1.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Taylor. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Seth Brown will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo. Digging in to try it again. Hoy Park, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he misses 2-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 2-2. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. skied in the air to straightaway left. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left
So
field.
the Oakland lineup
Robbie.
turns over, and to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseline.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Joaquin Soria is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joaquin Soria.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to
And
bat.
leading up for the Angels,
Here's the first
the
pitch
catcher,
to him,
Max.
and that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the
Now
first
batting,
out.
shortstop.
And now for the Angels, Jeremiah Jackson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a
bat.
whole lot to say about
The
that
left
pitch
fielder.
that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down 1-2-3. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going bold.
Skied into straightaway right. Ohtani waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, right
At the
field.
plate, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
To 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Another one sent foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still down. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Adele. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
The 0-2 once more. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And that'll bring in Matt.
Leading off for the Athletics, the third baseman,
Mike Mayers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 60, Mike Myers.
First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ohtani waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good. They can come back.
The batter number 4.
Wade Park is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped him up. Brown has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up.